What's up, everybody? It's Bamber
and Wolbaz. Thank you for joining us on our Let's Play of Persona 5 Royal.
The following video may contain language and themes that aren't suitable for younger audiences.
We'll also be discussing spoilers of previous Persona games, so consider yourselves warned.
Alright, it's showtime! Hello.
We are back
We are.
for another session of P5R.
Yes, so where we left off, we were in search of a new target. So we're in the middle of the first week of June, meaning we're just waiting for Kaneshiro to be a dirtbag.
Yep. And we'll get right to it.
Can you tilt the webcam forward? Slightly higher, there you go. There we go. Where's Morgana? Is Morgana in frame? We got a crown for Morgana! We went to Burger King for lunch the other day, and we asked for a crown, and they didn't question us, so that was nice.
Yes.
I did do a little bit of shopping at Kichijoji while you were gone. I bought some presents for friends. And it doesn't look like anyone wants to hang out with me today, and that makes me really sad. Oh no, On wants to hang out. Hello.
Hiya! Oh yeah!
Welcome! Oh, she thought that nobody wanted to hang out with us. Oh, in the game, not in the real world.
No, but On texted me and she said, oh yeah, let's hang out. I'm like, okay.
Yes.
Somewhere popular would be nice. I mean, we could go to Kichijoji.
Oh my. I am
damn
here.
I guess Harajuku. The weather's no good today. Well, where we gonna go?
I guess we're gonna go to a buffet! I'm really scared about what's gonna happen!
I might increase the volume on that a little bit.
Oh my god.
Yes! Looking cool, Joker! Seriously?
Oh, that's cool.
I got a chocolate fountain!
For real?
Yes!
I got the chocolate fountain on my playthrough.
Yeah, but I didn't get it this early. I didn't get it until like...
December. Like the week before Christmas. To celebrate the end of finals, that's what we did.
We did add some sound effects as well.
Wait, did you switch it back to live?
What?
Oh yeah, we are back on live.
Yeah.
You're back.
Hey!
Hey.
Yeah, let's play a crossword puzzle.
Crosswords.
What are the May blues? Isn't it the rain season? Doom's partner. Plant disease. Dull pain. ACHE. So that's an ache. Oh my god, I hate this interface. H. E. Ends with an E. May blues. Plant disease. Doom's partner. GLOOM. Gloom.
Doom and gloom. Not from the Pokemon though.
Yeah. Well,
Different gloom.
May blues. Plant disease.
Plant disease.
Something. weather thing. One, two, three, four, five, six, five. One, two. Okay. So there aren't extra letters in here. That's good. It's a weather pattern, so.
The May Blues.
No, it's not a weather pattern.
Hey, yo, Google.
I feel like this is a cultural thing.
Probably. Blight.
Hmm?
Blight for...
Oh, okay. That's fine.
disease.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Don't give me any other hints quite yet.
Banana blight.
Those poor bananas. There's a lot of vowels here.
There are way too many vowels here. S A. No, that's not it. M A L A.
Malaise.
Oh, there was an extra letter.
Yeah.
All right.
I see. Nice.
And I'm just like, wait, what are you trying to tell? Oh, malaise. Duh. I write that like
Twice a week at least at work. It's the feeling of feeling sick.
Okay.
It's an early warning sign of a lot of things. Can we go to Tokyo? Let's go hang out with Mishi Man.
Yeah. Get more XP.
Oh, we were supposed to go to Mementos today.
Hi.
It's fine.
This is fine.
I'm gonna go stare at a wall real quick. Hello.
What are you gonna do today? No.
Look, I got shit to do, okay?
Excuse me, I don't have the money to go to Disneyland.
What'll you do?
I mean,
Do I hang out with Mishi Mans or do I hang out with the twins? Can you like Google this feature and see what's going on? Like how long I have?
What? Hey, inmate!
Oh my god. literally the same animations put together.
Do you have business with
Fantastic.
me?
You'd like to read here.
Moon. I do have a moon.
Are you
Okay.
finished? What?
So it's completely optional. You only get skill cards, basically. Apparently they're pretty sweet. Only available until 12/19. Did you hear me?
Yeah, it's fine.
Hi. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna hang out with Mishi Mans.
So there's 12 hangouts total.
Oh,
Actually,
we got plenty of time. So the 3 videos that didn't play Life Will Change didn't get copyright claimed. Cool.
So if it gets copyright claimed, then
Nothing happens, we just can't monetize.
okay.
Which we aren't anyway.
oh, that's right.
So how are you now?
Should have made coffee like an hour ago.
All right.
I wouldn't mind some coffee, but
Oh,
still working on papers. I see. Chocolate coffee cake. That's pretty neat.
Nice.
I could use some chocolate coffee cake.
We have plenty of cake flour.
Moist AF.
Nice.
I'm so moist.
What do you think about that? I was wondering about that. That's cool. It's so cool.
I also go for a cold brew with lavender. Ooh. Not very partial to the floral notes of lavender paired with something a bit more bitter like coffee. But lavender honey might be able to cut that a little bit. It works wonders. Yeah, I'd bet.
Interesting.
I really don't want to talk about this today, Maruki.
I want to make coffee.
Please do. Can
You
I have
want
mine on
coffee?
ice, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
how about you?
All right, Maruki, what do you want with me? Where does totalitarianism take things a step further than authoritarianism? Controlling public thought.
This is it. Exactly.
Wow,
Well said.
I'm surprised you knew that. going off? I'm very confused. A bang? Apparently a bang is an energy drink. I do not drink energy drinks very often because I generally just drink the coffee that's available to me. I don't need your sass right now, Dylan. Huh?
Nice going.
Nah, there are better ways to motivate him.
All right.
Hey babe, we leveled up. We're scholarly now.
So,
I'm just sitting here like, okay. Stop texting me, Mike. Girl, get your life together. She's probably sharing memes with me.
Sounds like the principal's trying to get info on the students. Why do you think he's doing that? It's probably because of Mr. Kamoshida, right? Considering what happened with Suzuki-san. Huh?
What?
I heard Principal Kobayakawa knew about the sexual harassment too, and just turned a blind eye to it. I bet he wants to snuff out any rumors.
Besides, I don't really think that a whip will be very useful for our brand.
That's the worst. So that's what he's using Nijima-senpai for?
Thanks, babe.
Oh yeah, rumor has it she knew as well. Isn't that horrible? Chick's all noble about it too.
Nijima-senpai knew?
What is the meaning of this, Principal Kobayakawa? Why did you post that
No,
notice?
I'm good. Thank you.
It was all for your sake. I thought the more information you had, the easier your investigation would
The
become.
name leveled up too.
And
Haha.
Did any information arise about the case I
It's
asked you to
Wolbaz.
look into?
Nothing yet. I will pass the details along if anything comes up. Right now, there is
It's
a more
Wolbaz
pressing
is not the
issue.
bot. It's Wolbaz is
It
Dylan as a
appears
mod.
there are students at
but we haven't
Shujin
made
who are
Dylan a
being
mod yet,
threatened by
so-
a criminal organization.
Yeah.
A
Yeah, I'll
student
do
who
that.
saw your posting came to us looking for help. I'd like to request a countermeasure.
Isn't this some sort of mistake? I can't believe this would happen to the students of our academy. Now is no time for such problems. There is still lingering concern regarding the Phantom Thieves.
You know.
But we received a request for help.
I'm rather busy at the moment. If you wish to do something, you will need to act on your own.
Sir, are you sure about this? I'm still investigating your case as well.
Yes, that's correct. It works out perfectly. My intentions have borne fruit. This criminal organization must be the connecting factor. If you pursue this criminal issue, you'll surely find clues about the Phantom Thieves.
But that's absurd.
So, let's say this rumor is true. Do you intend to ignore those students in trouble?
What, this desk is always a long process.
Your sister would have solved this easily if she were in your position. My expectations of you are very high. I hope you don't disappoint.
Yeah, as you can see, the bot still needs a better name. requests keep pouring in. Oh, goodness me. Who else is bothering me? Nope. Hang out with Ribbon Sean. Hey Dylan, I'm gonna hang out with Ribbon Sean. I'm gonna hang out with Kasumi. Okay.
I think that's good.
One is in the yellow can and the other one is in the... Which one did you use?
I haven't used one yet. The water's still heating up.
All about the harmony between the internal and external oblique muscles. Can't get enough of it. This.
We're just getting started.
Damn it.
God, you suck.
You don't hold anything back, huh? But I know how you feel. When focusing on exercising is hard, you can stretch while chatting or watching TV. Okay, let's keep going. I'll make sure that you won't get bored at least.
Stretch with Kasumi.
Good effort.
I think that's enough stretching for now. Good effort, Senpai. And, I'd like to continue our training, but I'm actually not doing so great at the moment, so I'm not sure I could manage anything too strenuous. Thank you for understanding.
I was thinking...
Do you remember how I said I wanted to talk to you about something? I've been feeling like I'm stuck in this slump. No matter how much I practice, I just can't get any better. I went to my coach about it, but she told me to take some time off from gymnastics. According to her, I need to think about who I really am. The idea is not to stop doing gymnastics, just she wants me to take a break. This is actually a very common sentiment among, like, elite athletes. I've never had an issue that practice couldn't solve, but now I have no idea what to do. So, I want you to help me.
You know,
Even if we're not doing gymnastics, will you still keep going out with me?
Romantically? Question mark?
no.
Oh, no, not like that. I've heard my coach praising me. She says Kasumi's greatest weapon has always been her boldness. And honestly, that used to be true. I was totally fearless, confident. Gymnastics was a fun challenge. But ever since I started high school, I've been in a slump. I got taller for one, and there were some other complications. I can't move how I want anymore. Like it's not even my own body. Kind of fell into a depression. It got pretty bad. But when you helped me in Shibuya, something occurred to me. When I saw how fearless you are, how confident you are, I knew you were the right one for the job. If I stick with you, Senpai, I think I can learn how to be confident again.
Leave it to me.
Yes.
Thank you. You're a strange one, Senpai. I didn't think you'd accept. Well, I'll try and return the favor through our deal. She's gonna break my heart. She's gonna rip my heart into shreds. Whoa! Hello! Hello!
All right.
Prove yourself myself. Hello.
Well, I have to get more of the Faith Arcana.
I heard you were getting trapped, and in order to prevent that, I taught you parkour.
I should get going. I have a meeting with my coach.
I'll be heading home now.
I need to get going for today, but I'll make sure you don't regret this. I love her.
All right.
It's not a level up, but it should be.
A 5 HP makes a huge difference at the end of the game. This girl just straight up gives you 25 extra HP. That's like 25% for a normal runner.
I mean-
and if you want to min-max it, that's like an 1/8, but still.
That's what I needed my mouse for.
You're back.
Hello. Who is texting? Oh, we're going to the TV station tomorrow. Cool. Oh, it's my gate. Okay. I'm not sure if you can hear our neighbors, but they're making a lot of noise downstairs. I think they're rearranging something.
Been searching all along, confessing while alone, without the clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter, I ghost masquerade, hiding both.
Well,
Cream and ice, please.
yeah.
Ice cream? We have ice cream? Oh. I want an iced coffee, please.
Ice cream sounds really good.
You're in quarantine, it's fine.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
Learned how to make curry.
That's gonna come in clutch with this next palace.
Now then.
Yeah.
sponsors to help make TV shows. I'm sure you know about commercial breaks. Well, those are actually sponsor-related product placements. To sum
Hashtag not
things up,
sponsored.
ratings are vitally important for a station's production funding, and
Chill, man.
for example, soap opera reruns are shown in the day, whereas alluring newswomen are broadcast at night. Thus, the scheduling department is where we decide what time we broadcast which program. I suppose you could say it's the place where the scheduling is determined.
Could this get any more obvious? So sleepy.
So, the best parts are taken from the footage in order to cut down the program to the desired length. The place where this filmed footage is edited would be the editing room.
My God.
How much longer does this go?
I swear, I'm not gonna last.
Me neither, Ryuji. Me neither.
What's going on? I can't stand all this noise.
Hey, asshole!
My apologies. I'll have them leave right away. Now then, it's time for a bit of hands-on experience.
Damn it! Who does that jerk think he is? Hey there.
Me during my
be on
Zoom
TV?
workshop today. Yes, what a mood.
You've got a slammin' bod after all.
Ugh. I'm on a school trip.
Just give me a call if you're interested. I'd greatly welcome a message from you, day or night.
Gross. Yeah.
Greatly welcome my ass. It's obvious what he's after. Do these rotten adults care about anything other than looks?
No.
I'll yank their stupid hearts out, damn it.
Thank you.
Will you quiet down?
Coffee's
supposed to be acting
here.
like good
Also, we
students
learned how to
today.
make curry.
I understand you're bored.
Sir, she is
but
a
please
child.
Don't cause any trouble, okay?
Well then, let's have you see what it's like to be an AC. Oh, that stands for assistant camera. When we're moving cameras, we need people who can keep the cables from getting tangled up. The blonde will do. He seems like he's got energy to spare anyway. Guy next to him, you can come too if you're feeling lonely.
Oh my
Come on,
God.
hurry up and grab the cables. Damn it, this sucks.
That's good coffee.
What a pain
Which
in
coffee
the
did you
ass.
use?
This is totally killing my vibe.
They're just cables. Come on, boys. Let's go get pancakes.
So pissed off.
You looking for?
Aren't we supposed to be guests? Why
I
the
don't know
hell
where
do
you
we have
put
to
it.
be doing manual labor? This is bullshit.
Do you not want it?
Going to the bathroom didn't even make me feel better.
Quiet down, will you?
Yeah, quiet down.
I get how you feel, though. That sucked for the both of us.
Oh, we gotta do
Sorry.
more of this tomorrow too.
No flaking out, Ryuji.
Yeah, Ryuji.
I know. I gotta be a good boy, right? Being Phantom Thieves ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today. We don't spend much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand?
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here.
Steph coming in
looks
clutch for the
delicious.
pancake
What was
emotes.
that?
Oh, you mean Dometown? The round part is a baseball stadium. Then along the outside, they've got an amusement park.
It's right in the middle of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there too.
All right, let's go.
Hardcore.
I'll show you just how courageous I am.
Hardcore.
Going on a scary ride doesn't really prove any kind of courage.
Not like cats can get on anyways.
Really?
Really? You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that.
Bags are generally not allowed on amusement
But,
rides anyway.
Let's just go to Dometown. I'm really feeling it now.
Me too. My stomach's ready for roller coasters.
I think I'll pass on the puke rides.
Excuse me.
I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
Yeah, what do you want?
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all.
Yeah.
Where are my manners? My name is Goro Akechi.
Okay, Robbie Draymond did a live stream of him playing the original Persona 5.
Yeah.
And he did it with Ray Chase, who's the subway announcer, and Max Millman, who plays Ryuji.
Okay.
Every time Akechi went on screen, he's like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm talking." I love him.
Filming? What? You a celebrity?
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
I hate his hair.
Oh,
Akechi's?
My apologies. I truly was just passing by.
Too messy.
I must be going. There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself.
Cake?
Huh?
No one's talking about
Cake.
cake. What are you talking about, bud?
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought
Ah.
I heard something about delicious pancakes. No matter. Well, see you tomorrow.
That guy's gotta be some kind of startup entertainer or something. He's never gonna get
Delicious
popular with that kind of hair, though.
pancakes.
You don't get it.
It's fine. We'll see
Dale's
him again
just sitting here
tomorrow
like,
anyways.
I don't
Come on,
understand.
let's
Is
get
this
a
a
dome tag.
meme? Of course it's a meme. Yeah! Let's go!
All right.
Same part! This coffee is making a world of difference.
can
Thank
we
you.
skip the vomit machines
Yep.
and get cake instead?
Funnel cake, funnel cake, funnel cake! Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, for real? My stomach's churning.
Oh shit!
This is why I spoke against it.
That was
Dude,
36.
it's not
number
fair.
36.
Using your cathood as an excuse. Only at times like this.
Anyway, are you guys feeling hungry? How about some pancakes?
Let's go home. We have another full day ahead of us tomorrow.
Do you think we're gonna break 100?
Well then.
Well then. No. I do not think we'll break 100.
How about 50?
Yes.
You know what I want to do? I want to go to the jazz club. We go to the jazz club? Let's
Is
try.
that an option yet?
That's an option. You want to go to the jazz club?
What do you do at the jazz club?
I don't know. I want to go to the jazz club.
Hey, hey!
Wait, what? Harmony Alley and grab some info on the old man. Harmony Alley is by the temple, yeah?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Know how to read these street signs?
Which one's Harmony Alley?
Stop running so fast. I'm able to read something.
Might be here. So much going on.
Oh!
What are the signs on the floor there?
That's great! It's hard to wait.
Penguin Sniper. Wate. Something.
Not Harmony.
Not Harmony. It might actually be this alley. Bedport. Wait, there's someone. Oh, hello, ladies.
What are you gonna do today? No. What'll Know your place, inmate!
Ah! That was very unexpectedly loud. I don't get it either, man.
Man.
Maybe use your Phantom Vision.
Oh, here it is.
Hey,
Hey, this ain't no place for a youngin' like you.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Yes. Oh my god, that's good.
Don't piss me off.
Oh my god, it's just close. Let me go. Damn it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm so enthralled that I don't have the physical ability to walk.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna play billiards then. Can I call someone?
Welcome! What do you play?
Welcome.
What does billiards do?
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Thank you!
Actually, I
You get
probably
to
should.
choose who you invite.
I think so. If not, though, well, I should have done darts with on.
That should do it for now.
Aw.
He's got the aura of a pro. What's a cue stick?
What did you say?
It's the thing you got in your hands. Move the triangle. There you go. Nice.
A clean break.
That was fun, huh?
Wow.
Charm. Yee. So it's an RNG. You get points in any stat.
That was so much fun!
A hustler's journey.
And then you get social points with whoever you already have friends with. Oh.
Expert billiards.
Oh, okay. Cool. Now we just gotta go to Jimbocho. Right? Oh, sporting goods store.
See ya!
I like this. I'm digging it.
Mr. Akechi's coming on.
Boo! Hiss! Boo!
From yesterday?
Just because you
Cutting
don't
back
like
from
him doesn't
commercial.
mean you can, like,
7,
boo him.
6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
Don't say penis.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show.
Where
After
did
his
you
last
get
appearance
that?
was so well received,
What?
Do you know how much that happens
Fine
in the
gentlemen
engine
say,
room
it's the
when the
high school
officer's
detective
about to make an
Go
announcement?
Akechi.
See that?
Hello there.
Anytime
Thank
he's
you for
about to
taking
make
the
an
time to join
announcement,
us today,
someone
Akechi
will
Kun.
shout,
Your
"Don't say penis."
popularity
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing,
I
though.
don't know what I was expecting.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, Detective?
Oh, yes.
I hate the height
That would be the
differences in our
scandal involving
chairs.
the master artist Madarame.
I mean, yours is adjustable.
All of this,
This is the
Phantom
highest
Thief
it goes.
excitement has caught your attention too,
Does
Akechi-kun.
it?
Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these
Oh my God.
justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
Steph, why? Steph
They
is sending
truly
me
are heroes
memes.
of
I'm like, I
justice.
need to
I
focus.
sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually
So,
existed.
I feel
Although,
like the
if he
main
did,
reason why we're
I'd
actually
have to
talking
arrest him
over
for
all the
breaking and entering.
conversation happening early on is because this is
But
available in
hypothetically
P5
speaking, if
vanilla.
these Phantom Thieves are real,
So I'm just like,
I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
don't care.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing
That's odd.
crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually
wanted that
helping their
amiibo.
victims abandon their
He
evil
should
ways.
be in Smash.
What the artist Madarame
Akechi?
did truly was
No.
an unforgivable crime.
Akechi's already in
However, they're
Smash.
taking
Yeah,
the
I
law
know,
into
but
their own
like-
hands by judging him. It is
Who are
far
you
from
talking about?
justice. More
The sun
importantly,
dude from
you should
Dark
never
Souls.
forcefully change a person's
Oh.
heart.
The one with an amiibo.
You have a point.
Dark Souls is not
These
going
people
into
are calling
Smash. I
themselves
can
the
promise you.
Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
Now,
I have to say,
Bloodborne.
though, I would be
Bloodborne
embarrassed
could
if
be
it
in
turns out These
Smash.
Phantom Thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school
Dark
project.
Souls made it to the Switch and
Well
Bloodborne
then,
didn't.
Let's try asking some students the same age
Bloodborne
as
was always meant to be a
Akechi-kun
PS4
about the
exclusive.
Phantom Thieves. First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Just
About
17?
30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more
I mean,
detailed
you're kinda
opinions on the
stacked.
Phantom Thieves' actions.
Don't talk to me.
Let's try asking this student here.
God damn it.
Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
They're pretty cool dudes.
They do more than the cops.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
No. They only target criminals.
I mean, I'm just gonna play into his hand
I see.
either way.
But how can you be so sure? Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already
Yeah.
working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
Did you add any sweetener?
No.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like
The
it.
creamer we got is just really
That
sweet.
stuff about the
Yeah.
police. Do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The
For
justice
real?
of it all is something
How
we
many
can
times
decide
is
for
on say
ourselves.
for real in Persona 5?
Six.
Like
Sorry,
6 or
I gotta go
7.
take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Oh, it's you.
Ugh. Ew,
I'm
it's
glad
you.
I found you. I wanted to thank you in person.
Hello,
to
my friend.
paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis.
Oh my god, you pretentious bitch.
My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested
Apparently,
in
he
using the
also
young.
gets new social
Or
link
they simply do as
scenes.
the adults say. There are too many irresponsible
Good.
people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe, and they are truly acting with good
You wanna write
intentions. Since they have special talents, I assume their hearts must be burning with a sense of justice and duty. But that justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength. That's why I believe if a
I'll show
truly
you true
powerful
strength.
opponent were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
They fight to the end.
Oh, you really are intriguing.
How would you
I
know?
think you'd make for a worthwhile debate partner on the subject. If it's all right with you, would you continue sharing your thoughts with me?
I'd love to.
Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition.
Why
Kidding,
are
of
they
course.
shaking with their left hand? This looks stupid.
They're Boy Scouts.
What?
Boy Scouts shake with their left hand.
What the hell?
It's closer to their heart. I think.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom
Or they salute with their left hand. I don't remember which one.
Explain yourself.
I think Girl Scouts shake with their left hand too.
Thou art I.
Oh my god,
Thou
skip through,
hast
please.
acquired a new vow. It shall become the with the birth of the justice
Justice.
Has he always been Justice?
I think so.
And that, I guess that means that Sai is Judgment?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. We should exchange contact info.
No.
Okay.
Gross.
I like a
And
catchy.
Registered. Well,
He's a really
I hope to
good
see you again
anti-hero.
sometime soon.
I just don't like him as a person.
I like a catchy.
The detective's intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate
He's
that.
a good character.
On
Don't
the
like him
other
as a
hand,
person.
There's an awful lot we could learn from him. If he contacts you, try hanging out with him.
Actually, I should.
Yes,
Sorry
you
for
should.
taking so long. Wait, was that a catchy?
Yeah.
I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as it makes me sick. Come on.
Same.
Let's go.
How long until I can go to the church?
I think it's a while.
It's over the summer. Like in the middle of a heat wave, I'm pretty sure.
That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media. It'd be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations.
Oh my god, what do you want?
Oh.
Why is he anyway? He means the survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it.
Yeah.
Hey, hey!
Should I do curry or should I do lockpicks?
Curry.
What do you want to do?
Okay, let's make some curry.
Make sure you close up.
Curry is better than
It's true.
Let me explain.
Yes.
Let me explain.
Coffee. The second ingredient is coffee, but yeah, I suppose confidence works too.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
More
you
guts.
get guts for doing curry? That's different.
That's perfect.
Yes. All right.
I like the anime. Yes. That's how my food goes away as I eat it as well.
Yeah.
It just like shrinks to the right.
You're right-handed, so it shrinks to the left, dear.
Is he left-handed?
No. Ren is right-handed.
So
Well then.
are you saying his shrinks the wrong direction?
It also shrinks the wrong direction. You didn't notice that?
Maybe he eats with his left hand.
He literally was just eating with his right hand. You can replay it.
Maybe.
Run it back.
I don't have that capability installed. Or at least set up.
Sucks for you.
I could. I just didn't think that it was worth it playing Persona.
Yeah.
Are the Phantom Thieves just?
The Phantom Thieves are super lame.
Offended. I'm not by the content of that sentence, but by its delivery. That was terrible.
Thieves are super lame.
It was terrible.
Disgusting.
I'm so pumped.
Disgusting.
Oh my god, that's too good! You should change the command to disgusting, though.
That's harder to type.
I'm sorry if you don't know how to type.
It's not that I don't know how to, it's that I want things to be easy.
Oh, you want it's an access thing, okay.
Yeah.
I should wash my hair today.
I'm gonna turn down the volume on that.
Disgusting.
Man, the detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat? Let's see him do it then. If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves.
Hey guys, we're the Phantom Thieves!
If somebody else could help him, we wouldn't be doing things as the Phantom Thieves.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering. Hey, you really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself? Give me some.
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too
Scrub.
laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
Yeah.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
We can't let the cops scare us out of being Phantom Thieves.
But what about that weird guy from
Try again.
Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
The hell?
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again? We
I
said
just
before, we don't
hate-
know nothing.
I hate
Why
the
do you think
interactions
I'm
you
here
have with her
questioning?
the first
Could
few
it be that
times.
you're hiding something? My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're a fucking
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher
He was not a good teacher. You just thought that he was.
But you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend? You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
There wasn't any way to help. couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. They gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
You know what I asked earlier about whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
Getting a really big punch of Irish cream there.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent. A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
Did somebody say justice?
Catchy. TV's got some crazy sway.
Here
He's free
comes the
to
Crimson
deny
Chin.
our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well, do you have any
Shoot,
ideas
it's already
who
been
this
an hour.
next hot shot could be?
Yes, the next hot shot will be the
I ain't
Mafia
got a
boss.
thing yet. Damn it, this is real irritating. By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms. You are not only filthy, but too
Hey, I
noisy
moved
as
out.
well.
Can I live in your
No
attic,
true art would
Joker?
come from such a
Please.
place.
What are you
Pretty
gonna
boy.
do? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, Ann's house.
Nope.
I've even
You
prepared
what?
a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Also, Amon's parents probably aren't even home right now.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
That's not the issue here. Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
What about a manga cafe?
Just sleep here.
There are a few 24-hour manga cafes.
Then why'd you leave?
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand.
My God.
I'll stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Because I'm the
Don't
cat.
you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while. Yonken's not too far, is it?
Because somebody's got
And
the
the
crown in
cafe's
this
only a minute
relationship,
walk
and
from
it's
the
not
station.
you guys.
How about
I like that it's very clearly a Burger King crowd.
Oh, good idea. We could make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
All right, it's decided.
Sorry to cause you trouble. By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
That's fine. That's all we have.
It'll be up to you to convince the chief.
Oh, I like that they animated the art kit to bounce on the brick.
What a nice smell.
Hi, Dad.
Looks so outdated.
Hi, Dad. I'm home.
These are my friends.
Outdated, though.
People refer to that as retro.
They're
Oh
gonna
my
put me in
gosh.
jail later.
Oh my
Who
God.
are they?
Hello.
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
For real?
Huh. Sit down.
It would
This
be
round will
really
on the
cool
house.
if they did this like
You're
Fallout
helping
where
out.
if you named your character like something from a list, they'll say the line.
Wow, it's delicious.
Indeed.
Ah, Sir
There's great depth to its
Fuckface.
acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen the blonde mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste.
Crap!
37? Right?
Oh my God, I have to pee now.
Yes,
37.
It's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
He had his on
I didn't drink
ice.
coffee when I was a kid either.
You poor thing.
These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Oh man, that bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
You poor thing.
Thank you very much for the drink.
Up these stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
So you're,
On Takamaki.
Anchan, huh? It's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This place is freaking insane.
Go on.
Oh, right. Thank you for the coffee. Sheesh, they had to leave the Mona bag down here.
Oh, poor Mona.
Sweet girl.
Just stuck there.
I know, and he literally could have just hopped out.
Yeah.
What do you think of this room? I don't know where to begin.
I forgot to put in the.
Seems quite
Ooh,
ordinary.
I forgot
to
to
me.
put in the chocolate fountain.
Wait,
Ryuji.
did he just say
Yes!
free? Oh my god.
Crazy?
Oh, wait, I'm using the wrong mouse.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
38.
Wait, are you out?
Yes.
We are
What the
aware of
hell, man?
news.
I just
Even
finished
those who
it on the
previously
last one.
believed in us
Okay.
have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
This is all that effing Akechi's fault.
That effing Akechi's
Keep it
fault.
down. We don't want anyone hearing us.
Hashtag let Ryuji say fuck.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our
think I'm okay
rightfulness
on water
known
for
to
now.
society. It's time we think about our next move. You were planning on discussing that today, right?
Yes. First, we need to search for a candidate.
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though. You guys don't know anyone, do you?
I don't.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader?
Let's
I knew
sleep
you
on
were
it.
gonna say that. Seriously, it's so like you.
But what else can we do?
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong at this rate.
What the?
Oh,
Sorry.
dragon's milk. Very
I
nice.
haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
And you spent all your money on that box of
You got
sweets?
the New Holland variety pack,
Dude,
or
how much did you have?
Anyway, we'll just
I
have
just
to
got
sit
the
tight
dragon's
until
milk.
we can find another
Oh.
target.
what about the Belching beaver?
I got that as well.
How about that welcome party?
Someone's excited.
I think I found something. Isn't that a portable stove? Can't we make hot pot on it?
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
Yeah. Eating hot pot
fine by
brings
me.
people closer together.
Sure
I
do.
only ask that we finish
These
it
are the
off with
facts of the
porridge.
life.
Extra parsley, of course.
So,
Especially if you make it together in an attic. Hot pot in this weather?
That doesn't matter.
It's hot. Come on.
Let's go buy ingredients.
God damn it.
Well, I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and
We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out? We can split the cost later.
Never mind asking for permission. Just do it.
I mean, honestly,
Looks like this welcome
Autumn
party is
probably
going
went
to turn out
downstairs and
quite
said, "Hey,
lively.
we're gonna go buy
We should
hot
grab
pot."
that pot
Hey,
and
can
set
we
up the
make hot
portable
pot in your
stove,
attic?
too.
Please? I'll flash my eyes at you if you say yes. And then Soju was like, yeah.
On did tell
Wanna
them.
join us?
Yeah, you want to join us?
Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun.
Okay.
Her name was An, right? She's a nice girl.
You want hot pot in this weather?
She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him in for a bit. I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading. Where did I put that pot? Yeah, try looking around.
I love this soundtrack,
I do too.
but not for like the reason that I love the rest of the soundtrack. It's for like nostalgia purposes.
Wait, what?
I like this soundtrack for nostalgia purposes.
So P5R is making you nostalgic for the soundtrack of P5 Vanilla?
No, this specific song is making me feel nostalgic. It's just got a nostalgic vibe to it.
Oh, okay.
I'll be down here for a while, though. Just be careful with the fire, okay?
And
I want to
now,
hear that on a
on to the
Kazoo
highest
recorder.
meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this
No.
fine gentleman today.
Kazoo needs
It's
to kill
the
it.
high school detective Goro Akechi.
This tastes a bit bland. But I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine.
This tastes a bit bland. Are you like shading your sister's cooking right now, Sai?
Do I seem so?
0 frames lost.
But hypothetically speaking, if
That's pretty
these
good.
Phantom Thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
No.
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
Because it's all over the news.
Do you believe that these
Everyone's
allies of
talking
justice
about it.
exist? Of course
Especially Ryuji.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
Ooh, too much echo on that one.
What do I want to do?
Is part of the game.
No, I know. I'm saying that poor sound design.
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride some...
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
She straight up just falls asleep.
Oh my god.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Leftovers, bruh.
Just leave it for next time,
Look at
man.
Morgana's face.
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you
Did
know
we even
art?
ask Dad to let
Huh? Oh, we went to middle
Yusuke
school
stay the
together.
night?
What was Lady
Well,
Ann
Ann
like
did.
back then?
Oh, okay.
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? All right, I'll tell you. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's
Checks.
just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a
Typical
track
dads.
scholarship so I could make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No!
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh? But...
This is bullshit!
You're done for. You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground, and this man got injured.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him. Understood.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
Gendo Akari over here.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him?
We'll figure it out.
Pretty dark.
You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying it would prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
Those rotten
And those
adults.
in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know. We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
I'm
Sounds
glad
good
you
to me.
picked two types of beers that actually taste good as they warm up.
We end up looking.
You've all taught me so
Warm
much.
beer.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Were you asleep for that whole?
Sorry. Did we wake you up?
I think so.
So I never.
Not really.
Oh,
I've been up for
okay.
a while now.
Oh.
Still, this weird feeling came
But
over
everyone
me while I was
else
listening to you guys.
may or may not
It
know
almost
what happened
feels like
about
I've known you all
between
forever.
us.
Do you think it's because
Interesting.
our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in.
No, that's not true. You are
I don't have
ours,
any
and
past
we
to
are
look
yours.
back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too. It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get stronger, investigating Mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround.
I wonder what the origin
1
of
second you're
pipe dream
depressed,
is.
The next you're acting all tough.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble.
Those corrupt adults.
Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Late 19th century, referring to a dream experience when smoking an opium pipe.
There's nothing we can't accomplish.
So Victorian.
Oh, that's great.
I hope we can keep this up. We should be
Oh, I
alright
didn't
with
know
you as our
that.
leader.
It's a Victorian term. Oh my god. That's great. It's so good.
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
I told you. I told you.
Gross.
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
Oh yeah, and all the guys go to the bathhouse.
I won't be able to join you though.
Oh, that sounds great.
Why
I wanna
can't you come
too.
with?
How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
It's a shame that you can't, like, start your friendship with
I need to
Yusuke
turn
here.
back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
No. Ribbon shot.
You're right.
Huge bathtubs really are the best. Han's missing out.
Must be nice to have a bathhouse right across this.
Old
It's
guys
really
like it hot
convenient.
for some reason. I'm sure.
I'm sure it's Tokyo. There are bathhouses
You know,
everywhere, especially
I've
like late
wondered
at night.
for a while now. But what do you think about On?
Do the bathhouses locations changed in the day, or?
No.
You said that there were more at late at night.
Available late at night.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Come on, can't you act a little more like a guy our age? Doesn't she at least look better than a celebrity?
Sorry,
I'll
I'm not going to be
share
that
what
guy.
you've said with On.
Please don't. Seriously?
Oh my god.
That aside,
For real?
we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that though, is targeting famous people enough? Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term.
I do
may
want to
end
go to
up
a
being
bathhouse one
fruitless
day,
for
though.
us. We need
That'd
a
be cool.
strategy
Just want to do like a
appeal to
trip of a bunch of ryokan,
Oh? Well, what do you got
bunch
in
of
mind?
hot springs. That's like one of my
Do I
favorite
look
things
like
to do on
someone who could
vacation.
come up
Just
with
sit
such a
in a
thing?
spa. Like the one,
I was
there's
an
a
idiot
water
for
garden,
asking.
or yeah, it's a
I'm
water
all
garden or a
face doing,
hydrotherapy
you know,
garden
and
that they have at the
Morgana
Aulani.
specializes in stuff
And
about that
it's really
world,
nice.
so-
When I went, unfortunately, the atmosphere was warmer than the water.
Gross.
It's freaking hot!
Yeah, there's supposed to be 2 hot pools. There's like one with jets and a still water one.
Stand it anymore.
Poor guy.
Anyways, let's
You poor
meet up
thing.
again early next
They're
week.
just chilling in there like, this is
I'll
fine.
contact everyone.
It's actually a very common thing for older people to like suffer from serious burns because, you know, you have degeneration of the nervous system. So what happens like in the winter is a lot of people will fall asleep in front of a heater and not realize until it's too late that they have massive burns on whatever came into contact with that heater. Which is why I don't like to sleep that close to the heater. Check out these pics.
Have you been?
Oh my god! That's so cute!
That's fantastic.
Oh my god! Oh, that makes me so happy.
What's up, Yusuke?
Did something happen?
No.
Put up the Choco Fountain.
Hey, hey!
I'm a sharpshooter. I post masquerade.
Nice.
Hiding both
Yes.
face and words.
Yes.
Free for you to draw.
Yes. You have my thanks.
Sharpshooter.
You have my thanks.
What else should I be?
I guess we can't right now.
Yeah, I have to wait for him to leave.
You
But
don't
you
want to
don't feel bloated.
Well,
Grilled fish and miso soup sounds really good.
We've had that before for breakfast.
Oh no, it was fried. It wasn't grilled.
prisoner has returned. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing.
My shoulders are huge. Oh my god.
In other words, they all have been unfairly
I'm not that
labeled
swole,
by
though.
society and are standing up against such fates. Have you noticed? They seem to have influenced you.
I'm not that swole, she says, with her monster
These
arms.
picaresque dissidents of society, deepen your bonds with them. Those will become the strength behind
So
your
Yusuke.
rehabilitation. I look forward to it.
Do we
I
want to
shall
take a
grant
quick
you
break
an
after
ability
this?
befitting of your newfound growth.
I'm fine.
Consider it
If you
a
want to,
gift.
I'm fine with that.
May you continue devoting yourself to further
I
rehabilitation.
want Hot Pot too, man. Like, I know I'm saying this very late, but yeah, I want Hot Pot too. Super stock! Oh my god, we've been spending too much time together.
Extra bonus personas.
It's almost time.
Did you tweet that we were live?
No! You do it.
For shame. You do it.
Why?
I don't know.
Because I'm better at underwriting than you?
Yeah.
Take the controller.
I will, bruh.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to
No.
you for a moment?
No.
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You know who I am?
I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
My brother tagged me in a really stupid
You
meme.
saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rivals.
You have such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only
Did
using
somebody
my
say
natural-born
justice?
talents for the sake of serving the world. Don't you think the same about yourself, too?
What are some other stupid meme songs for saxophone?
That's surprising.
Sexy sax man?
So you're just the good girl type of pushover.
Isn't that just Careless Whisper?
Yes.
Oh,
I
looks
already
like
have
it's
that in
starting
there.
soon.
Okay.
That's Mr. Saxo Beat.
See you later. Give
Jack
Sai-san
Black
my
has
regards.
something.
That's not an actual saxophone, that's just the
Why does
saxoboom.
everyone get on my case?
Why does everyone get on my case? I'm so sad, I'm Makoto. I'm just trying to do my job.
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after
Charlie
talking with
Parker
everyone
was an
last
alto
night.
saxophonist, right?
Perhaps it's due to my
Yeah.
upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more. I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for
Stupid
realizing
as
that
shit.
yourself.
What do I do? I'm
There's
running
no
out of
need to
saxophone
exaggerate.
songs.
May I come again sometime to
What are you
enjoy
trying to
coffee?
do?
This
My doors
meme.
are always
What
open.
meme?
It's a
He's been
picture
through
of
a
Bill
lot,
Clinton
too,
and a pair of
from what I've heard.
headphones, and they're
Are you
for
related to him?
records.
Okay.
And you get to pick what records he's listening to. So far I have Saxo Beats by Alexandra Stan, which includes
Why are you
Mr.
only
Saxo
choosing
Beat.
saxophones?
Because Bill Clinton plays the saxophone and I think it's funny. I have Careless Whisper by George Michael, Last Surprise from Insane in the Rain Music. Who should I do last? Oh, you know what? I know who.
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too. Besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either.
Not Charlie Parker. What's the other guy's name? Coltrane.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
Hey!
Hey, listen.
You up?
Jesus.
After finishing this conversation, we should take a quick stretch break.
Okay.
Starting to get antsy. Don't sell it. Aw. It's almost
That's
like
adorable.
it's like he knows. He has good taste.
I wonder if he ever figures that out.
He did. Yeah, he's like, dude, ya ain't slick. I know that this is Sayuri. In the level 10 conversation, or the level 8 or 9 conversation you have with him.
I almost thought that said P5. I still believe porridge is the best way to end a hot pot. You poor thing.
Hey, hey!
Really? I think tea. Oh, decorate your room?
Yeah. Definitely need to go to Mementos at some point.
Should do that today. It's the Daybreakers.
How do you forget that?
Oh yeah, because the classmate, or Yusuke's classmate, is the brother that's calling for help. Ooh, these den updated.
Oh yeah.
Also, people are texting you, so I will. Well, if you want to keep playing, no.
Choco Fountain.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This is a good place to stop and like put a break in recording because it's at the 90-minute mark just about.